welcome to your snow day on Better Connecticut. Are you wondering if the kids are going back to school tomorrow? Finally, they should be, right?
They'll be going back to school tomorrow, that's for sure. North Granby, 18 inches of snow. A lot of snow out there, especially up in northern Connecticut. My drive-in this morning, Melissa Cole's drive-in this morning, not fun. Between 2 and 3 o'clock this morning, it was really, really bad.
Now, when I drove in
was reduced,
around 8, it was okay because the roads, they did a really, big round of applause for all the hardworking plow drivers out there. I thought they did a really good job.
Yeah, the DOT, and they still were playing, they're doing a little catch-up when the snowfall rates were 2 inches an hour for like 2 hours. It was pretty incredible. So lots of snow. Get out there and enjoy it. We are not expecting, well, Mark and Bruce will have the full forecast coming up in just a bit. But it should be a nice, it's a nice day out there today. So get out there and enjoy it. Enjoy the snow while you've got the day off.
Yes. And maybe you want to go to Starbucks and get a new holiday-themed drink because that starts today as well.
It's cold, right? The drink is cold. The coffee company is adding its Irish cream cold brew.
It is coffee mixed with Irish cream syrup, topped with vanilla sweet cream foam and cocoa powder. I wonder if you could, it's not for me, but I wonder if you could get it hot. I know everyone, is the cold brew always, Mark Dixon will know this, is it always cold or it's the way it's brewed, it gives you the more caffeine?
I think it's always cold. That's why they call it cold brew.
I know that when they use the nitrogen...
Always cold.
Always cold, okay. Because I know the nitro brew is like to give it more...
I don't know. I just do the eggnog latte because they ran out of pumpkin spice.
I just like a traditional latte with a little cinnamon sprinkled on top.
But I want half the amount of eggnog in my latte, and I don't know if they've perfected that yet. Anyway, it's in limited time in stores across the world. Order your company adding Irish cream cold brew up today.
And a lot more people are buying their Christmas trees.
Which is great news.
But there are fewer to go around.
Not here in Connecticut.
No, but they're buying the fake ones.
Yeah, well, no. According to the National Christmas Tree Association, 2 major tree-producing states, North Carolina and Oregon, they have fewer trees to offer than this because they didn't plant as much when the economy took a tank back in 2008. The farmers planted fewer trees in 2008 and 2009 because sales were down. So now we're reaping, it's 10 years later, and the trees that should have come to fruition.
Oh, that's right, because, it was, everyone was scrimping pennies. So, now it takes 8 to 10 years, sometimes even longer for a full-grown tree.
Just go to a local Connecticut-grown Christmas tree farm right here in Connecticut and get a beautiful tree like you're going to be doing today.
I'm heading there today, yes. I'll be at Zen's Tree Farm saying hi to the reindeer. And, me and Clark Griswold, a.k.a. Dennis House, and the kids, we're going to saw down our tree.
And it's going to be on camera. How fun.
And then it'll go on top of our woody wagon.
You are so funny. You are so funny.
Oh,
all right, so the word of the year for 2019, existential.
Existential, yeah. So existential is an adjective.
I thought it meant out of this world.
That can be, no, that's like extraterrestrial.
Oh, see, I'm getting them confused. There it is.
Like it's relating to, it's kind of one of those, gosh, how do you say, it's like, of or relating to existence.
Yeah, see, it is kind of out of this world. Look at even the background that they put the existential on the background.
But it's more like the nature of human existence. Like Deepak Chopra would talk a lot about your existential topics.
Right, it's kind of out there, right? So it's for its current use. Existential was used frequently in conversations about climate change, democratic institutions, gun violence, and popular culture.
And some will call it an existential threat. Like, do we know if it's a human theory?
If I can't explain it in 2 words, I'm not using it in a sentence. That's all there is to it.
How about the top baby names?
Oh, Charlotte.
Charlotte and Liam. Yeah, the class of 2037 will be collecting their diplomas at a high school graduation, hearing lots of Charlotte and Liam.
Liam.
Yes, and that's about the year, I think Melissa Cole's daughter, whose name is Charlotte, will probably graduate in 2024, so she's around that time. But Charlotte, of course, is the royal baby also, so maybe that's influenced.
Oh, maybe that has had an influence. I didn't even think of that. Look at these little cute baby little Charlottes and little Liams out there. All right, I'm very excited about this because I'm always up for a new Apple. And not an Apple computer, an Apple.
Yeah?
An Apple that could last up to a year in a refrigerator is starting to hit grocery store shelves across the United States at a full year.
I know, that would be great for you, but then I say, what did they do to the apple that it lasts a year? It's the Cosmic Crisp apple. It's an existential apple.
It's an existential apple. It's a mixture of Enterprise and Honeycrisp apples.
Okay, I like Honey Crisp because they're really crispy.
Yeah, they're really
And the
really
pink
sweet.
ladies I like a lot.
Oh, I love the pink ladies. That's what I have in my refrigerator right now.
But this apple, you know, the brown spots, it's a lot of times where you don't want to pack apples for your kids in their lunch because they get brown and you have to put the lemon juice on. That's an extra step. This one apparently won't brown as easily.
Oh, when it's cut open, you mean?
Yeah, I think I don't know when it's cut open if that is going to last. It says it won't turn brown as quickly.
That is. It says the acidity of the Cosmic Crisp supposedly prevents it from turning brown as quickly as other apples.
I wonder if that means still when you cut it open. I think it does, because it doesn't really get brown when it's not cut.
No, exactly. It stays red.
I did learn from going to Lyman Orchards that I never knew you should put your apples in the refrigerator.
Yeah, you got to keep them cold.
And he said if you want them to eat like in a few days, put them in your fruit bowl, which is where I usually put them. But he said if you want them to last months, he's like just put them in your refrigerator.
They put them in cold storage, and then they distribute throughout the year. Yeah. That's why we have apples in the middle of the summer, because they are in cold storage and then they get distributed throughout the year.
Nice.
Yeah, well, there you go.
All right.
All right.